The book of Joshua picks up where Moses left off. The Israelites, after 40 years of wandering in the wilderness, were finally ready to enter the Promised Land. Under Joshua's leadership, they crossed the Jordan River and began the conquest of Canaan. God had promised this land to Abraham and his descendants. Now the time had come to claim their inheritance. The division of the land was a significant event in Israel's history. It marked the beginning of their life as a settled people in the land God had promised them. The chapters of Joshua 13 to 18 describe this monumental task of dividing the Promised Land among the 12 tribes of Israel. The process was not without its challenges, as some areas remained unconquered. Yet, through it all, God's faithfulness to his promises was evident. The division of the land served as a powerful reminder of God's faithfulness.
BibleTales963.store is your new go-to for all things faith-inspired. At BibleTales963.store, we've got something for everyone. Whether you're looking for a thoughtful gift or a little something to express your faith, our collection has you covered. From stylish apparel that lets you wear your faith proudly, to beautiful jewelry that speaks to your soul, BibleTales963.store offers a variety of products to suit your style. Need a meaningful gift? Our home decor items and faith-based books are perfect for any occasion. Birthdays, holidays, baptisms, you name it, we've got the perfect present. And for those everyday moments of inspiration, check out our accessories and unique handcrafted items. Each piece is designed to bring peace, comfort, and a touch of spirituality into your life. Visit BibleTales963.store today to explore our full range of products. Discover the joy of sharing your faith through beautifully crafted items. BibleTales963.store, where faith and inspiration meet. Shop now and let your story shine.
Promised Land among the 12 tribes of Israel. The process was not without its challenges, as some areas remained unconquered. Yet, through it all, God's faithfulness to his promises was evident. The division of the land served as a powerful reminder of God's faithfulness. It also set the stage for the next phase of Israel's story. Even after the initial conquests, there were still significant portions of the land that remained unconquered. Joshua 13 provides a detailed account of these areas. The Philistines, a powerful and persistent enemy, controlled the coastal plains. The Geshurites, Avites, and Sidonians occupied territories in the north. The Gebalites, known for their maritime skill, held sway along the coast. Parts of Lebanon, with its towering cedar forests, also remained outside Israelite control. These unconquered territories served as a reminder to the Israelites. They still had work to do. The presence of these enemies tested their faith. Would they trust God to deliver them fully into the Promised Land? Or would they be content with only a partial inheritance? The unconquered territories also presented a challenge for future generations. They would have to continue the fight to possess the entirety of the land God had promised. Before entering Canaan, 2.5 tribes, Reuben, Gad, and half of Manasseh, had received their inheritance east of the Jordan River. Moses had granted them this land on the condition that they would join their brothers in the conquest of Canaan. These tribes, known for their livestock and their fighting men, were eager to fulfill their part of the covenant. Joshua 13 reiterates the boundaries of these territories. It details their victories over Sihon, king of the Amorites, and Og, king of Bashan. These victories demonstrated God's power and faithfulness. They also highlighted the courage and strength of these tribes. The land east of the Jordan, though often overlooked, played a vital role in Israel's history. It served as a buffer zone against enemies from the east. It also provided valuable grazing land for the tribe's flocks and herds. Section 4. Caleb's Inheritance, a Promise Fulfilled. Caleb, a man of unwavering faith, stands out in the account of the land division. 45 years earlier, he had been one of the 12 spies sent by Moses to scout out the land. While 10 of the spies returned with a negative report filled with fear and doubt, Caleb and Joshua urged the people to trust God and enter the land boldly. Because of his faithfulness, God promised Caleb a specific portion of land, Hebron. Now, at the age of 85, Caleb came before Joshua to claim his inheritance. His request was not for an easy portion, but for the hill country where the formidable Anakites lived. Caleb's faith had not wavered. He believed that God would give him victory, even in his old age. Joshua, honoring Caleb's faithfulness, granted him his request. Caleb's story serves as a powerful reminder that God honors those who trust in him. His inheritance, won through faith and courage, became a symbol of God's faithfulness to his promises. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. To support this channel, visit our Christian-themed store at BibleTales963.store. Every purchase really helps to bring you more content. Section 5. Judah's Portion, a land of blessings and challenges. Judah, the tribe from which King David and ultimately Jesus would descend, received a significant portion of land. Their territory stretched from the Dead Sea in the east to the Mediterranean Sea in the west. It encompassed the fertile lowlands of the Shephelah, the rugged hill country, and the desolate wilderness of the Negev. Joshua 15 meticulously outlines the boundaries of Judah's inheritance. It lists the numerous cities and towns within its borders. This detailed description highlights the size and importance of Judah's inheritance. It also underscores the meticulous care with which the land was divided. However, Judah's inheritance was not without its challenges. The Jebusites, a stubborn and resourceful enemy, continued to hold the fortress city of Jerusalem. Despite their best efforts, the men of Judah were unable to drive them out. Jerusalem, destined to become the capital of Israel, remained a thorn in Judah's side for many years to come. Section 6. Ephraim and Manasseh. Joseph's legacy divided. Ephraim and Manasseh, the sons of Joseph, received their inheritance in the Central Highlands. Ephraim, the younger son, received the firstborn's portion as a sign of Jacob's blessing on Joseph. Their territories, described in detail in Joshua 16 and 17, were intertwined. This close proximity reflected their shared lineage and their common destiny as part of the nation of Israel. Both tribes faced challenges in fully conquering their allotted lands. Ephraim struggled to subdue the Canaanite stronghold of Gezer, a city strategically located on the border between their territory and the coastal plain. Manasseh encountered fierce resistance from Canaanite cities equipped with iron chariots, a technological advantage that made them formidable opponents. Despite these challenges, Ephraim and Manasseh established themselves in their allotted territories. They grew in number and strength, eventually becoming two of the most influential tribes in Israel. Section 7. Dividing the remaining land, a testament to God's faithfulness. With Judah, Ephraim, and Manasseh settled in their inheritances, 7 tribes remained without land. To ensure a fair and orderly distribution, Joshua instructed each tribe to send 3 representatives to survey the remaining land. These men, chosen for their integrity and their knowledge of the land, were to divide the territory into 7 portions. Once the survey was complete, the tribes gathered at Shiloh, the temporary center of worship, for the final allocation of the land. Lots were cast before the Lord, acknowledging his sovereignty and his guidance in the process. Benjamin, the youngest tribe, received their inheritance first. Their territory, nestled between Judah and Joseph, was strategically located. The remaining tribes, Simeon, Zebulun, Issachar, Asher, Naphtali, and Dan, received their inheritances in turn. The division of the land was a testament to God's faithfulness to his promises. It marked the beginning of a new era for the Israelites. They were no longer wandering nomads, but a settled people living in the land God had promised to their forefathers.